match should you wish to go.
And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's
I think
Pogo
it's a
Stick's
Bible
book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like,
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Senzen should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
there's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds,
wow. Okay. Cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just kept seeing this ass really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
A little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
Look, you know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the most
I'm gonna
likely
French
jam.
digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
That's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely gotta be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not? I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic, that is?
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Is Sensen gonna give him a lap dance?
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a
Oh, all right. I'm getting bored, so I figured I'd just start. There we go. Hi, everybody. Just hanging out tonight. Entering Dexin. No magic, or no Dungeons & Dragons, unfortunately. We'll be back on Wednesday with D&D. All right, so... what are we going to start with? We're going to start with Rin and Sari tonight, since it was a secret lair, and I tweaked it, and it's actually kind of fun. So here we go. We're going to add a deck. And we're going to call it Rin and Sari Only Like Cats. I took all 5 or 6 of the dogs out, which is ridiculous. There were only 5 or 6 dogs in the whole deck. So it is Commander EDH. Let's see. All right. This is DM's. Cats are the best. Hey, Knight. This is DM's Rin and Sari deck. It isn't terribly optimized, but it is fun. Alright, let's see. Alright, here we go. Rin and Sari inseparable. And here we go. Oh, and I gotta go CMDR. There, that's the commander. Oops. There we go. Alright, so let's see what we got. I'm going to leave the key ones up top because they're funny. As Knight knows, and everybody else knows, I like winning with Porphyros. So, first card is Impact Tremors. Yeah, and which, that would be an actual Dragons of Tarkir. Oh, but it's in the list. Whatever. Alright. Highcliff Felidar. This was in the deck. It's not the Game Night version. Oh, they don't have the Ren and Siri version. Okay, well, the Game Night version will do. There we go. Imagine that. I want to protect my cats and dogs. Heroic Intervention. And that's just the plain old Aether. Nope, not the Aether Old promo pack. Oh, right, I do that here. Just plain old Aether Revolt. Boop. Alright. Oh, and check out the cool backs. See, we got dogs guarding the cat deck. Super Hobo. I don't know that I could explain how Magic the Gathering works without playing Magic the Gathering, but right now I'm just entering some decks into Tapped Out so that I can share them with friends and people know what I'm playing when I'm playing the deck. So, I don't know. How do I describe Magic in like one sentence? I'm a wizard, you're a wizard, and we're going to duel, and we're going to use creatures and spells to kill the other person. There you go. Teferi's Protection, because again, we want to protect our cats and dogs. In one sentence, reading the card explains the card. Yep. Alright. Check out this crazy-ass Soul Ring. Look, it's a shiny cat playing with the Soul Ring. Let's see what version they're gonna say. It's gonna let me pick. Nope, doesn't let me pick that one. So I guess I'm just gonna pick that. There we go. Cats do love the shiny. They do indeed. Feline Sovereign. Go. Fabine, which is a good ad. Actually came in the deck. I guess Streets of New Capenna Commander will do. Put that out front. Cats in the evil red dot. Can't have a cat deck without some blasphemy. Blasphemous. Yep. And this would be just a plain old version. Clifftop Retreat. Clifftop Retreat. Plain old God, everyone's going to be Universes Beyond Fallout, isn't it? Alright. QUASLI, Slingers. Oh, there's no U in it. I always thought there was a U in that one. Slingers. There they are. Boop. Alright. Jungle Shrine. There's no G in Jungle Shrine. Well, it is in the first word. Not Universes Beyond. So the Secret Lair version... Oh, I guess it's Ixalan. Okay, there we go. Mirror Entity. I mean, I don't think anything is surprising anyone that's in the deck right now so far. I don't know if this came in it. It did. Chazel Goldmane. That's actually one of the keys of the deck. Attack with 10 things. Everything gets +10/+10 for 4 mana. Sunpetal Grove. Good enough. Prowling Serpopard. I love that name. The cat lizard. Prowling Serpopard. And that would be Amonkhet. Whoop. Amonkhet. There we go. Like, I don't know. I can't imagine anything that I've added so far is in any way surprising. Beastmaster's Ascension. Let's see. Keeper of Fables. I think I've pretty much kept this stock, except some of the land base. Throne. Let's see. Canopy Vista. Glorybringer. That's nice. The card is so good, the Prowling Serpopard. People don't realize how good it is. White Sun Zenith. Mini Cats. Alright. I think I put a Porphyros in. I'm not sure. Kanto. Mayhem Diva. Cinderglade. You didn't get it signed? That's unfortunate. So, you know, I'm going to pull something up here. ILLUXCON. Have you heard of it? Night? So, this art show happens in Reading, Pennsylvania every October. This year's is October 23rd, 27th. Yeah. Just for shits and giggles, let's see. In the main show, who do we got? Daria. Rob Alexander's in the main show. Joanna Barnum. Chris Cassiano. Chris Burdett. Ed Brinkley. Julie Bell. Grant Cooley. Rain Del Mar. Like, all these people. Hey, Jayberry. So I'm just recommending, since Night of Law was there in at the convention and he didn't get his thing signed. This place is a veritable treasure trove to get your Magic cards signed. And if you just want to, literally, you just walk around the floor and talk to your favorite artists. They're more than happy to talk about their art, trust me. So, Jay Burry, with regard to Donato's new painting, Brian said he saw it at a exhibition last weekend in New York City. So Donato's shown it around. Oh, excellent. Cinderglade and Cinderglade, I don't know. Oh, it's Lox Caverns. Let's do that one. Which Cinderglade is it? That'll work. Alright. Arcane Signet. Yeah. No, it's not the Fallout version. It is just a normal ass Arcane Signet. 3 visits. Because, you know, we needed more green ramp. Yeah. Jetmir. Honestly, Jetmir might be a better commander. If we're going token heavy. Jetmir, Nexus of Revels. It does not have Secret Lair. Hey, there it is. Haha. Excellent. That Jetmir's pretty neat looking. I mean, you can't have a cat deck without collars, right? Cats got to have their collars, so. There we go. Basilisk collar. Captured mirror. Cursed mirror. ROR. Hey, Jayberry, you get to hear the music that you never get to hear when we play on stream. So, there you go. Beep, beep, boop. Indeed. So this is part of the, what do I call it? This is called the Mid-Tempo Groove Magic Playing. It's that playlist. Curse Mirror. Hungry Lynx. There's the Hungry Lynx. Alright, Lion Sash. And it's just going to give me the one from Kamigawa. So let's just add that. Hey, imagine what we have next. A WinCon! Craterhoof Behemoth. There's a WinCon. Alright. Cultivate. And WinCon! Indeed. Dusk to Dawn actually works really well in this deck. Dusk and Dawn. Vanquisher's Banner. I flirted with the idea of putting a, oh, what's the one, the standard, every creature gets +X for each other creature type it shares. But then I realized I play against goblins and zombies a lot, so. Yeah, there we go. Alright, Path of Ancestry. Yep. It's not the Fallout version. Return to the Wild Speaker. That'll do. Flashcat! Flashcat! Sorry. White Mane Lion. Sure, there we go. This card, nobody ever lets it live long enough to be fun. Lurking Predators. That's a good swap out, I think. There we go. Masked Vandal. Think of all the, there is a reason. Craterhoof is one reason nobody lets... Actually, it's really not going to do you much good on somebody else's turn, so that's not a reason. Herald's Horn. I mean, good. The Eldrazi are good reasons for no one lets Lurking Predators live. Is Lurking Predators any color? Yeah, it's a creature card. Yep. Kasali Pride Mage. Yeah. So I added this one. I just couldn't imagine why the Kasali Pride Mage wasn't in there. It's literally a cat that has Exalted and blow up an artifact. I can't fathom why they didn't put that in there to begin with. Marisi, Breaker of the Coil. Yep. Alright. Oh, this one's sexy as shit. And the Anointed Procession from this deck. I wish. It is, it's there, haha. Here, check it out. So there it is. The Anointed Kittens. And it's shiny. And of course, on the back, it's the Anointed Procession with dogs. So, sexy card. I like it. Resleeve. I have an Arabo deck that I haven't... Here, well, I probably haven't looked at it in like 2 years. I can't remember the last time I played it. Yeah. They've put out some really good cats, so, honestly, I should take another look at it. Like, things like this Highcliff Felidar and other shit. So. Hey, Inventive Harvest. We are just entering my deck, my new Rin Seri deck, into Tapped Out. I kept it mostly stocked from the Secret Lair. Oh. I mean, obviously the Crater of Behemoth didn't come with it. Yeah. Jetmir's Garden. Yep. That's an auto add. Sheltered Thicket. Sheltered Thicket. And that would be the Amonkhet version. Rawr. Alright. Alms Collector. Bring out your money. I was going to say bring out your dead, but an Alms Collector would not collect the dead. Unless you're a very strange Alms Collector. Alright. Felidar Retreat. Felidar Retreat. And that's the one from... Yep. Got it. Let's just say that's the one from Zendikar. Good enough. I'm not dead yet. Think I'll go for a walk. And now I'm just going to be sitting here all night going, bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. If it was Arms Collector. It might indeed. I'll have to tell Rachel you said that. Tarian Mauler. So, you know, I think this thing in most of my decks usually ends up being a dragon. But I guess it can be a cat here. Bramaz. King of Oreskos. Just out of curiosity. Wait, hold on, it's not the Secret Lair version, it is that one. I'm wondering, has it held its value? I remember paying like 15 bucks, 20 bucks for one. Yeah, it's held its value, $13.43. The list version's cheaper, but that's what I have, the list version. 10 bucks. At least that's what's here in the deck. Interesting. I did get to that, right? Hey, Gwendolyn, I'm glad you cut your price tags down. So these memorials, all of the memorials, like Oketra's memorial, or monument, sorry, all these monuments from Amonkhet turned out to be really good cards. The black one in particular. Okay, land tax, that did not come. Land tax did not come stock in the deck. There we go. It is an old school 4th edition. Come on, how about just give me a 4th edition? Whatever, that'll do. Regal Caracol. Yeah. That would be the list version, but I don't think they listed it. It's just in a Secret Lair. Gwendolyn, I'm going to say one thing. There is a word that rhymes with Roxy. Just saying. But I guess if you're like playing it in public and stuff, you don't want to do that. Like with your friends, who gives a shit, right? But if you're playing in public and going to conventions and things, yeah, maybe don't proxy up your deck. Right? This Temur Sabertooth is way better than they thought it was going to be, too. That's the Fate Reforged version. The perennial favorite Skull Clamp. That'll do. Animal Sanctuary. Soul Clamp. That'll do. Enlightened Ascetic. Oh, by the way, I'll put this aside right here. So I actually did Kira the Orphan Guard as a companion, so I can have 101 cards, because every creature in the deck is a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast. So I will get to have my 101 cards. Did you for Arbor? Enlightened Ascetic. Skyhunter Strike Force. Nice. That'll work for me. Realm Walker. That'll do. Hey, Swords to Plowshares. It's not a... which one is it? Come on. Some old. Come on. You just get me to one of the old ones. Thank you. There we go. Just want to have the art right at least. Crows and Verge. Maybe I didn't put Porphyros in here. Farseek. No, it's not Universes Beyond. That'll do. Alright. I did update some of the land base. In an Arid Mesa. Yeah, that's fine. MH2. Fleetfoot Panther. Not Fleetfoot Manther. Fleetfoot Panther. This one's actually from Plane Shift. Well, I mean, it's technically from the deck, but Morescos Explorer. Because who doesn't like an extra land? Takesha's welcome. This card's going to be a staple in a lot of decks moving forward. Because who doesn't like card draw when you play something small? I mean, they do that on purpose, man. Like, literally, there's someone at Wizards trying to figure out the aftermarket prices on things and making sure that buying like 10 of the chase cards is the same price as buying the deck. It just is. It's a thing. Pride Sovereign. Okay. Pride Sovereign. Yep. Maskwood Nexus. Nothing like having your shit come in and trigger both cat and the dog for Ren and Seri. 45 bucks, huh? Yeah. So here is the third Protect All My Shit. Heroic Intervention, Teferi's Protection, and Boros Charm. Because when you go wide, you live in constant fear of board wipes. Yeah. Speaking of words that rhyme with Roxy, this taiga is obviously not real. Because I'm not leaving it out here in the studio. No, it's just, let's just say revised. Austere Command. Boop, boop. How inexpensive are they for MTGO? I mean, I'll never do MTGO because at the end of the day, like, I'm not paying to rent something. I'm not paying that much money to rent shit. MTGO can go away tomorrow, and you're just shit out of luck. I'll play Arena for free, but this Kutzil is a new ad. Melmet Explorer. This card is so good in so many decks. There's the alt art version. Beast Within. Really? Underground Sea is 20 bucks? I mean, it's probably like ripped and shit, but that's cool. Is Card Hoarder... I don't know what Card Hoarder is. I'm assuming it's a physical store. If it's not a physical store, if it's just for digital... Yeah, no. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Refuse to pay money for digital shit. Just is what it is. I'm not poo-pooing anybody else doing it, but not for me. Exile. Path to exile. That's why I didn't come up right. Bloop. Alright. Stomping ground. Almost done with this one. Hey, it only took 30 minutes. It's literally just... Give me that one, Ravnica. That's good enough. Alright, crib swap. I mean, I've got Path, Swords, and Beast Within, so this is the 4th removal. Crib swap. Alright. Rootbound Crag. There's no Q in Crag. Man. I freaking love the Doctor Who versions of that card. If you, I don't know if you can see it, but they actually say, "Hello, sweetie." Literally River Song's message carved into the side of the mountain. I love it. That's true. That's true. But I guess my point is, I'm not playing to invest. I'm not buying cards to invest. I'm buying cards to play with my friends. So, yeah. Like, there are so many... I know there's a lot of people who buy Magic cards to invest, but may I advise you not to do that as your attorney. Just enjoy the damn game. Scattered Groves. And this would be the Amonkhet version. I saw a fun question on one of the Facebook groups today. With double-sided cards, how do you tell if they're counterfeit? Like, because you can't look at all the... You don't get to see the card back, so there's no... You can't look at the dots, you can't look at the shading on things. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying, you know, you guys shouldn't do it. I'm just saying it's not for me. But I'm a weirdo, so you don't have to listen to me. Command tower. Nope, that would just be a plain old regular command tower. That'll do. Alright. Now, how many mountains? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mountains. Mountain. What's Bloomborough? Please tell me they haven't announced something after. Wow. They already have, and there's already lands in here from Bloomborough, and fucking Thunder Junction hasn't even been released yet. Okay. Wow, that's nutty. Alright, I'm just going to pick one at random. There we go. Lost Caverns, right? And I've got 5 of them. And then how many forests? 7 forests. Yeah, it shouldn't surprise me. It should not surprise me in any way. Count that again. That was 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And then plains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 plains. All right. So I don't know how to add a companion. I've never done it before. So let's see. Kahira. Alright. It's not the Multiverse Legends, it is the Ikoria. There we go. Let's see what formatting help says. Small heading, big heading, yeah. hyperlinks, images, ordered lists, code blocks. Yeah, tagging cards. Tagging cards and deck lists. Companion. Let's see. Alright, let's see. To tag a card in your deck list, you need an amount and its English name. So let's see. CMPN. Look at that. There we go. Whoop. CMPN. Alright, so let's see what happens if I save it. Please add the companion to the sideboard. Ah. Let's see, where's the sideboard? Featured card. Ah, alright. So, Control C, backspace, delete it from there, go to the sideboard, add the companion there. Let's see what happens. Victory! Rin and Seri only like cats, and it picked Oketra's monument as the random card. Fine by me, because it's a cat. I love the fact that it has already ranked my deck as 94% casual. Why is it not legal? This deck... Oh, there are 2 copies of Jazzle Goldmane, and there's too many cards. Apparently, I have to edit. Alright, let's see. Yep, there we go. 1. Let's see. Let's add. This is a cat deck. This is a token deck. Cat token. The one that says go wide. No. Blood counters for the Bloodbath Vampire. Alright, there we go. Ta-da! First deck in. Cool. Still 94% casual. Alright, cool. Let me shuffle all this shit back into the box. Take a drink of my drink. And then we'll do... Ooh. We'll do a couple of the Doctor Who decks next. I really enjoy my Valiard deck. I like making people make awful choices, villainous choices, multiple times in a turn. So that's what we'll do next. I mean, cats are casual until they aren't. You know, I'd still rather be playing D&D tonight, but this is fun too. Unfortunately, my players are off doing real-life things, like having families and shit. So, we do not begrudge them. Alright. Cyber Controller or Valiard? Anybody care? Anybody have a preference? Blue-black artifacts? Red, blue, black. Yeah, man, my D&D groups are a shit ton of fun. Like, you know, I laugh the whole time through, so that's the best way to play. I'm sorry, but Grixis, you got it. I'll do Grixis next. All right. So the first thing we do, there's the Valiard. And first thing we do is take out all the basic lands. Then we can just go through top to bottom. Island. Mountain. So there's some power in this deck. Like, not super power, but there's some expensive shit. There's a couple unexpected things too, because I'm sick of playing against prison decks. Alright. Swamp. put a force field in. Because, I mean, wouldn't Time Lords have a force field? Alright. I think I have 2, 2, and 2. Yep, 2 of each basic land. Like, it's not super powerful, but there's a lot of things in the deck that are just stupidly thematic. So, alright, let's see. Come DM. Add a deck. Oh, I gotta go over here, and hold on, that last deck was green, red, white. I have a spreadsheet! I have to add the deck. Because if I don't, I will forget and build it again. Insert. Alright, cool. Control C. Control V. Rin and Sari. Sari. Cats. Oh, and that would be my 6th Naya deck. Cool. Alright, now the Valiard. Oh. Choose your doom. Alright, this is an EDH deck. I'm literally calling it the Choose Your Doom deck. This is a fun, villainous, not villainous. There's no J in villainous. A-I-N. I can't spell apparently. Choice. Deck. Alright, there we go. You know, I'll bring up... Let's actually bring up the Valiard just so you can all see it. So, there you go. The most damning is still to come, and when I have finished, this court will demand your life. There you go. So we shall see all the fun things in the deck that demand villainous choices. There we go. The Valiard. CMDR. There we go. All right. Island. I can actually pick Universes Beyond Doctor Who, can I? I can. Oh, but these aren't. These are actually full art lands from March of the Machines. There we go. 2 of them. Hey, Kamoshida. Sounds like something Khan would say. Mountain. I love that Bloomborough shit is already in here. That's just crazy. Gotta go past Wilds of Little Drain and Tales of Middle Earth. They're the full arts from March of the Machines. Ooh. And then 2 swamps. Wait, hold on. Just swamp. There we go. Jumpstart 22. Oh man. Was that really 22? Phyrexial will be 1? That can't be right. Maybe it is right. Good lord. It was. Wow. Yep. 2. Alright, so there's the lands. Let's put that off to the side. Go through the real cards. Alright. Doomsday Confluence. Just a fun card late game. I'll draw some cards. You guys can all discard some cards. Good time. Rakdos Signet. That shouldn't be surprising to anyone. There we go. I went to M30 in Vegas, so I got a Phyrexia All Will Be One shirt there. So I think it was 22. Right, it was before Christmas, because it was just getting cold out. I don't know, now I gotta look. Let's see. Takasia, that new card, right? Takasia's welcome. So let's see. I have a year on it? Let's see. Oh, who knows? Somebody can. February 23? Alright, there you go. Maybe I'm thinking of the M30 I went to in Philly instead of the one in Vegas. That's probably it. City of Brass. And by the way, this is one of the most stupid rulings. I think the commander, I think they are idiotic for doing this, but I'm still going to continue to play with championship deck gold bordered cards because it's idiotic to say you can't play with those in commander. Scalding Tarn. MH2. Yep. Sulphur Springs. There we go. Dominaria United. That's the version. Yup. Oh. Hydrate. Stretch. Exterminate! Next card is indeed Exterminate. And since I make a whole bunch of Daleks in this deck, it's a great card because I can replicate it by tapping a Dalek. Oh, the next card is the Dalek Emperor. There we go, the Dalek Emperor. I bring that up because that's fun. So affinity for Daleks, other Daleks I control have haste. Hey, and at the beginning of combat, each opponent faces a villainous choice, and if I've got my commander in play, they face that villainous choice twice. So the last time I played this deck, I was literally getting like 6 Daleks a turn. It was kind of fun. Yep, I agree with you wholeheartedly about the gold barter shit. Yeah, I mean, that's the point, though. Like, I'm not going somewhere to play in a commander tournament. I'm going to play, if I'm going to play commander with people, it's just going to be for fun. But some people, again, some people need to play to win all the time. And that's okay. Dalek Emperor. Cyberdrive Awakener. Nothing like giving all of your Daleks flying. That's actually a lot of fun. Alright, Decree of Pain. Sensing a theme here. Pain and Daleks. And Let's see. I did it's the Lord of the Rings Decree of Pain. There we go. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Shadow Blood Ridge. And this is the Doctor Who version. And this is how it ends. I'm gonna bring that one up because it's fun. It's the angel reaching out to touch. Yeah. There's a gravestone here for someone with the same name as me. So Dalek's flying was literally one of the like being defeated by stairs was literally one of the first things they did when the 10th Doctor debuted, like 10 years ago or so, whenever it was. That was one of the first plot lines. And Dalek Squadron. It is a 3/3 menace creature with Myriad. Not bad. Demir Signet. That's not a Ravnica Clue edition. Which one is it? That'll do. This is a sexy skull clamp. It's this one. It's the Brothers War Commander one. I love this. That skull clamp is awesome. That's sexy as shit. Alright. And then Path of Ancestry. And this is the Lord of the Rings version. Alright. Chaos Defiler. That's a Warhammer card. Yep. Korax Commander. Yeah. There's another villainous choice. Let's see, what's that one? So when it enters the battlefield, each opponent faces a villainous choice. Discard all the cards in their hand and draws as many cards -1, or it deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand. And of course that will trigger twice if my commander's to play. It's kind of fun. There's nothing like hitting somebody in the face with a flying Dalek with a fire shrieker on it. The arcane signets are pretty sexy looking from Doctor Who. Right? It's pretty neat. And it looks like it could be on the Valyard's collar. Hey, Dalek drone. When Dalek drone enters, destroy a creature. Imagine that. I put a Bajuka Bog in my Grixis deck. I can't imagine why anyone would ever do that. Cyber Controller. So, the Cyber Controller, right. So, I actually like this card so much I built another deck around it. It literally just it basically mills people to make Cybermen. Hey, Kevin Blaze. Creo Brew? No, I have not. What is it? Separate controller is added. Oh no! I added a power blue card. Like, I mean, I don't know how you could not have a Cyclonic Rift in a Time Lord deck, right? Huh. Interesting. Cocoa beans ground and brewed like coffee. That actually sounds kind of sexy. So basically, I mean, what's in cacao, right? It's just there's no there's caffeine though, isn't it? Hold on, let's find out. All right. No. Fully fermented. Etymology, harvesting, production, trading, consumption. 99.9 caffeine free? Yeah, go ahead, post a link. I don't care. I mean, as long as it's not a link to something someone will find objectionable, like anything the GOP does. We're good here. Underground River. Oh, that is a commander. Let's see. Creo Brew. Huh. I'm gonna leave that up for later. Maybe I'll buy some for my wife, see if she likes it. I tend to not drink warm beverages. Hey, Squirmix. Please tell me Duff isn't trying to stream something tonight. I should probably check that. I don't think anything's happening. Okay, you scared the shit out of me. Since, you know, I didn't even check before I started streaming and I'm going live to his channel. Oops. I should probably do that. So we're doing Magic the Gathering, but I will talk about D&D if you want. Normally we'd be playing D&D tonight, right? But two of my players are actually having real life things. So, how are things going on the high seas? Alright. Where was I? High seas are good. Baldur's Gate. I got a couple of friends into it. Like, I played it when it was pre-release. I played through, like, you can only play, like, halfway through the second act before pre-release. And I got a couple of friends into it because I love it so much. And I'm trying to explain to them how dark Karlach's arc is. Like, how just, man, don't expect happy endings. And by the way, Karlach is indeed my favorite character. Other than the one I created, my half-gnome forest girl. Where was I? Doop. Got it. Have you played to the end at all yet, or seen the end, had it spoiled? I'm not going to spoil it, but I mean, you can guess how Karlach's arc is going to end, right? All right, so I won't. No more no spoilers. But I want to give you one, but I'm not going to give you one. I really want to. No spoilers. Oddly enough, speaking of spoilers, I'm entering a Doctor Who Universes Beyond Magic the Gathering deck. So, no spoilers, sweetie. All right. Force of Negation. Imagine that. I put a free counterspell in my Grixis deck. Imagine that. I put an old enchantment in here called No Mercy. Because the Valiard has no mercy. Grim Monolith. There's no F in Grim Monolith. There we go. Oh no, what happened? Was it because it went from pre-release to release? Because I lost a bunch of shit in my first game when it was pre-release, when it went from pre-release to release. Reliquary Tower. Fabled Passage. Everything's thematic in this deck. Fabled Passage. Reliquary Tower. I had a friend over on Friday night who's just starting to play it, and have you seen the guy that did have you seen the guy that did a playthrough of all halfling barbarians who look like British soccer hooligans? If not, you need to track it down and watch it, because it's just obscenely funny. Yeah. I cannot stress enough. Just like go type in Baldur's Gate, all halfling barbarians, and it's on YouTube. It's got like 1 million views. And it's literally just... Oh, that's ridiculous. No, I didn't see that. I did see the article about the guy who built the monk character that did like something like 380 damage every hit. It was just utterly maximized to do one thing with his fist. It was just stupid. But no, I've not seen the weaponizing the movement speed, which is hilarious. Yeah. Monks are, yeah. But the problem with monks are, like, they're good at one thing, right? Like, that's the problem with monks. They're not versatile. If you want to talk about OP, let's talk about artificers. And we are talking D&D now. Here we go. Smoldering Marsh. Do. So do you find that more people watch you when you do 10 video? Do you find that more people watch the Baldur's Gate or the pirate game? I forget what the name of that game is you play all the time. I forget, I'm sorry. Trenzalore Clock Tower. Oh, alright, I got it. See if the... Alright, I gotcha. YouTube, when you're live on YouTube, they like that better? I mean, I don't have anywhere near the amount of followers and like live watchers you do, but I use that silly restream program. So like right now I'm live on Facebook Facebook Live Journal. Where the fuck is my brain? Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, DLive, and Kick. So like it literally, I'm simulcasting to all of them. Yeah, it violates Twitch's TOS, but like I'm so small, I'm so far under the radar, it doesn't matter. Right? Trenzalore Clock Tower. K9! Oh, look how cute K9 is. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I'll have to look and read it again. Imagine that the lawyer hasn't read the terms of service lately. Whoops. K9 Mark 1. I mean, how could you not have K9 in your Time Lord deck? Oh, and now we've reached that point in the evening where the song is the Where the Streets Have No Name sound alike. And of course, what Time Lord deck would be complete without Barad-dûr? Because why not? Right? I literally put the Lord of the Rings card in my Time Lord deck. It is a legendary land. Do you play at all? Do you play Magic? Have you ever played? One of these days we'll have to teach you. Oh, and let me do that thing. Because I'm so bad at this. Damping sphere I added. Alright, it's a deal. One of these days I'll learn how to play that thing. I tell my wife all the time, like, you know, when I play a game, it's either with my friends physically, or I want to play it all by myself at night before I go to bed. Like, I don't want another human being anywhere near my video gaming. Right? I don't want to play multiplayer games. I just don't want to deal with that. And there she is knocking on the door. Come in!
Hello.
Hey, what's up, hon?
Are you online?
Yep.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, Scorebilix.
Hello.
She used to play with in Duff's other game.
Oh, I have something interesting to tell you.
Do you want to whisper it to me?
Mm-hmm. Even you won't predict this. It turns out that Esther might be asthmatic, and it might be because of the pollen.
Keep the window closed.
Well, yeah.
I love it. Turns out our cat might be affected by the pollen as much as I am. So now I get to argue that the cat will be bad. No, don't open the window. Not for me, for the cat.
I don't know yet, but she's definitely asthmatic. The vet has said she's asthmatic.
I'm sorry, baby.
And it's either that or the litter, but the litter I've been reading about probably not. So probably.
I love that we have an asthmatic cat on Prozac.
Violent asthmatic.
A violent
cat.
asthmatic
No
cat
longer on Prozac.
that is no longer on Prozac.
Because she's better now.
Give me a kiss.
She's not better now.
I love you.
I just thought you would enjoy that.
I do
thought
enjoy
I would share
that.
that with you.
Oh God, poor cat.
For you.
Not me. Like, I get to argue that you shouldn't open the windows because the cat can't handle it now.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. See. Oh. Madame really likes a nice fresh breeze, particularly in the spring when like everything's getting spooged on with that green stuff. Turns out our cat might actually be allergic to it too. There we go. That's ridiculous. But that is my life. Command tower. There we go. Trunk. Catacomb. And this would be from Universes Beyond, Lord of the Rings. Yep. Yeah. Oh, here's a weird ad that people don't expect usually. It used to be really good back in the day, but it kind of fits with theme of the deck. So, Deep Fire, Elemental. So the point with this one is, funnily enough, if I have no... Hey, have fun with the next portion of your IRL D&D campaign. It's good seeing you. Take care. This card if I have nothing to do with some extra mana at the end of the turn, I just start blowing up, for 1 mana, I just start blowing up people's treasures. And nobody expects that. It's silly. Well, there you go. Hey, Strigley. All right, let me add that thing to the deck. Did I add it to the deck already? I did. All right, there we go. Imagine that I added a mana drain to this deck. I know it's very difficult to imagine that I would put a mana drain in this. Aberrant Mind Sorcerer? I don't know. Is it a magic card? Or are we talking about D&D? Oh, there it is. All right. When it enters sorcery, that type of card library. It's not bad. I mean, there are other cards that do what it does better. Oh, you're talking about D&D. I do not. But here, let's just go on over here. Pull up my D&D Beyond account. And then type in Aberrant Mind Sorcerer. So it might just be an Aberrant Mind. Yeah, there it is. Oh my god, how many of these damn sorcerer types do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, okay. They're basically psionics, right? Yep, it's psionics. So we hated this shit in second edition, but some people want to play psionic mind sorcerer, so more power to you. Like, if your game wants it, your DM wants it, and you want to do it, or you want to allow it, I got no issue with it. It is a pain for you as the DM, because the people who want to play mind sorcerers are generally, they're generally the people who have, like, control fetishes in real life. Sorry, but that has been my experience. I'm not saying it's going to be your experience, but, yeah. So, or maybe they just want to be Charles Xavier, right? Like, who knows? I'm playing a Spelljammer campaign now where, honestly, like, a Professor X character would be perfectly fine. Alright, Mana Drain. This one's fun. Split decision. So since we're voting and doing other shit, right? Will of the Council. So this one lets me take instants and sorceries back to my hand. Right? Or no, not back to my hand. It lets me duplicate. Yeah. Or it actually works as a counterspell as well. So if nobody at the table wants it to happen, counterspell. If everybody at the table wants it to be doubled, there we go. And there's cards in the deck that let me have multiple votes. I got a player that wants to be linked to an ancient being of such power and knowledge. I mean, look. That's just like, it literally is just like having an ancient old one warlock. So I wouldn't get fussy about it in that regard. Like, there's tons of D&D players who want to play warlocks that are, oh, I'm in touch with the elder horror and I couldn't possibly comprehend it or I'll go mad. So, oh yeah, I feel like it's more of a warlock patron thing. All right, there you go. It is more of a warlock patron thing. So, but again, if it works in your game, as long as you set some ground rules and the player's okay with them and you're okay with them, go to town with it. Right? Like, the only thing I really, really don't like in my games are artificers, because they're literally Iron Man. It's like, all right, why don't you just go play Marvel role-playing and be Iron Man over there? Oh, cool. I've read through it because one of my players' background is they escaped from the carnival. So, did I put split decision in? I did. All right. I love this Hexmark Destroyer card. Ah, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want Hexmark Des. Hexmark. This thing. So, can't be blocked except by 6 or more creatures, right? So it's just a nice way to get 6 damage through, and then when it dies, you can unearth it for the same, right? Not a bad card at all. Plus, there's a sub-theme in the deck of artifact creatures. So, Swiftfoot Boots? Certainly not. Swiftfoot Boots. There we go. Chronomancer. So it's funny now that I'm looking through this deck. Like, it is just a huge combination of Warhammer and Warhammer and Doctor Who cards. So look, the Drachnien. I put that one in too from Warhammer. Yep, there it is. And then imagine that. A Spire of Industry. Because I wouldn't have any artifacts in this deck. Buried Ruin. Because then we could get the artifacts back from our graveyard to our hand. This is a fun little ad. Irini Sengir. It literally makes white and green enchantments 2 extra because I am so sick of white and green enchantment decks. If anything comes out, it'll probably be this card that I take out. It was just a visceral reaction to playing against a prison deck the other day. Keeper of the Keys, or Keeper of Keys. Yep. I can go there. Okay. Path of Ancestry. Wait, did I already add that? Did I already go through this stack of cards? No, I did not. Alright. It is D&D on Mondays and Wednesdays, and Magic on Thursdays and Sundays, but since we are not playing D&D tonight, I figured I didn't have any plans because I thought we were going to play, so that is why we are doing this deck entry thing, because it has to get done anyway. I know, right, John? Plus, it's on a body, so most of those effects are, yeah. Oh, Gary Con is this weekend. That's right. Thankfully, we don't stream on Fridays and Saturdays around here, so I'll get to watch a bunch of the streaming stuff from Gary Con, which will be fun. Our filmmaking partner, Brian Stillman, will be there. I think he's running a couple of games. Okay, Keeper Keys, right. Path of Ancestry. And this will be the Lord of the Rings version. Come on, where are we? Warhammer, Phyrexia, Lord of the Rings, there it is. I really did just combine a whole bunch of Warhammer and Doctor Who cards for this deck. Calidus Assassin. Calidus Ass. So there it is. It's a human shapeshifter assassin. There's also a little sub-theme of I will make whatever you have and and use it more effectively than you do. So it also destroys. It's basically removal and copy at the same in one card. Kind of like it. Imagine that I put another free counterspell in. Fierce Guardianship. Because we got to keep the Valiard alive. And while we're being thematic, I kept the Sonic Screwdriver in since it's a Time Lord deck. And then Watery Grave. Knight, I think we were talking about this last night, how stingy Wizards is with the mana base for this shit. It just drives me nuts. You know, they're supposed to not care about the secondary market, but they sure do a lot of not reprinting cards that drive the secondary market. Midnight Crusader Shuttle. And then Crumbling Necropolis. Yep, like fetches, or like shocklands, or, you know, yeah. And don't even get... So when we were filming for the movie, and I'm trying to get my partners to agree to put this in the film. I don't think we're going to. It'll be in the extras, though. Just a clip, like a cut, like a third of a second of each individual. I think I asked like 20 people this question. So what can you tell me about the reserve list? Can you talk about it? No. I just want to get that clip of like everyone going, nope, can't talk about it. Monocrypt. I am surprised that Monocrypt is getting reprints. I always thought it was a reserve list card. The Great Intelligence's plan. They have indeed reprinted fetches way more than, or shocks more than fetches. That's true. Haunted Ridge. But like, I mean, the decks are basically unplayable with all of the tap lands that earn them. Like, it just, you can't sit down with anybody who's in any way optimized their deck, right? Like, even if it's just, you know, 5 or 6 land cards, you cannot sit down with the stock deck and do well. Maybe Gavin can, but like no one else can. Haunted Ridge. Hey, the Master, Gallifrey's End. This is a fun card. Shipwreck Marsh. This is from Innistrad. Yep. It wasn't in a set. It slipped through the cracks. Yeah, all right, I'll buy that. Yeah, I mean it's a lot of fun to play pre-con pods, right? But every now and again I'll get somebody who lies and say like I'm not really updated. It's like literally like 20 cards are swapped out and it's all the land base and power. Oh, I just put a Cyclonic Rift in. And I can only recur it 3 or 4 times. And yes, this is a proxy. I have a real one in a safe inside. I am not leaving a force field out in the fucking studio. Shivan Reef. Bloodstained Mire. Like, if you just want to update 7 printings of shocks, and what have they been, like 2, 3 of fetches? Bloodstained Mire. No, it's not the MH3. It is the Tarkir version. Come on, Tarkir. There you are. This Venom Crawler. Yeah, from Warhammer. Hey, imagine that, a Force of Will. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Force of Will. This one is a masterpiece. Alright. Dragon Skull Summit. Yeah, the 2 are masterpieces is annoying because everybody wants buku bucks for those fuckers. Notion Thief. Notion Thief. Yep, it's the Lord of the Rings version. John, quite a few people really hate suffering and shuffling and searching. Yes, yes, they do. I have, I still contend one of the reasons Golos was banned was because most of those Golos decks are just searching, searching, searching over and over again. Particularly if you're doing the Valakut Prismatic Omen version of Golos. Card name. I'm looking for. Oh. Is it Signet? Yeah. You've touched on the whole searching and shuffling during a game thing. One of the most annoying things in the history of ever is just basically watching someone play their deck for like 15 minutes, and you just sit there, you're like, just tell me when you're done. Tell me when your deck's done going off. Adalkin Orrery. Yeah. They haven't been exactly stingy. They've just made it such that they understand the secondary market and they know people are going to buy them. Yeah, fuck Joda. Like, that's what Joda decks do. As soon as you see a Wooburg deck, that's Wooburg, right, Joda? Yep. Yeah, that's annoying as shit. Just saying. Steel Overseer. And this is a M20 version. Expropriate. I mean, imagine. It's all about voting and will of the council, but I am the council and I am evil. Sulphur Falls, that would be an Ixalan version. I am the Senate, indeed. Cult of Skaro. Yeah. That's fun. Adric, this card is so good. Adric, Mathematical Genius. I'm going to pull it up here. Imagine, right? Being able to... You played it last night, I think. Night. Copying target activated or triggered ability. Hey, I bet you I can make you have another villainous choice. So I can make you do 3 villainous choices if I have Adric in play. It's kind of funny. Alright. Reverse polarity. So I'm surprised this card isn't seeing more play. It's actually pretty useful for 3 mana. Right? Counter all their spells, switch every creature's power and toughness, or shit, make everything unblockable. Right? That's pretty nutty. I'm surprised it's only selling for what? 54 cents? Alright. I think I bought like 6 of them. Genesis of the Daleks. Yup. It really is counter all other spells. Opal Palace. There we go. A lot of the Daleks have Myriad already, but I put a Blade of Selves in just for fun. And then, why would you not put a Rogue's Passage in? Right? I make a lot of big artifacty creatures. Universe Beyond. Lost Caverns. There we go. Oh. All right. How do you know? It's sitting on your lap like asking for food? This card is deceptively, it's just a sleeper card in this deck. The Cranial Plating. Alright. Academy Ruins. Ooh, I didn't even get it down right. Academy Ruins. It is the Monsters version. I also put in the laser screwdriver. That's awesome. My wife would kill for a cat that would perch on her shoulder. Instead, we have a cat with allergies that used to be on Prozac that will bite her at the drop of a hat. Laser screwdriver. I put a Damping Sphere and a Trinosphere in here. And this one is just for all the ramp. Bless your heart if you're going to ramp. There's that Ankh of Mishra. From 4th... Oh, it's a revised one. And then Truth or Consequences. There we go. Damping Sphere makes you sad playing Eldrazi? Good. Good, it should. Did I get Truth or Consequences? Alright, I did. By the way, here, Truth or Consequences, it's fun. Especially when you have to face it twice. Oops, Truth, there's no F. Right. Oh, God. Truth or Consequences. There it is. So, Secret Council, each player secretly votes for Truth or Consequences, then those votes are revealed. Oh, it's not a villainous choice. So, there we go. Trying to figure out why one is $3 and one is 7 cents. I'll bet you it's a surge printing or something. Alright. Sunken Hollow. And that would be... Ooh, that's actually a Doctor Who one. There it is. And a Hellbrute, which is yet another Warhammer card. Just basically put in all the fun artifact creatures. Plea for Power. You know, this deck is super thematic. I'm happy with it. Oh, imagine that a Soul Ring. Weeping Angel's a fun card. Playing what card in New Mexico? Like what? Which one? Tell me which one. I didn't get the joke, if there was a joke. I'm slow though. Weeping Angel. Oh, truth or consequences. Alrighty then. There is no truth if you're in certain places. Fucking Carrie Lake. God. I don't know how she sleeps at night. Delete. I love this card. I bought like 10 of them. Put in so many decks. It's literally just a new Earthquake. Each non-artifact creature and each player. Love that card. And it's 19 cents right now. Go buy a couple. Delete. And last card is a Baleful Strix. I think that is a great end to this deck. And that would be Commander version. Good enough. Alright, that's 2 down. Should I do one more? Ooh, it's 10:30. I think I'm going to call it a night on this one. Good conversations. Thanks everybody for joining me. Otherwise, I would just be sitting alone here doing it. So, at least I got to talk to people while I enter the deck into Tapped Out, you know. Good times. We'll be back on Wednesday with Dungeons & Dragons, and then Thursday with Magic, and then Sunday with Magic. So, unless I get a bug up my ass to do some more of these decks in between now and then. Otherwise, that's the schedule. So, I think I'm done. I'm going to say goodnight, everybody. As soon as I pick up all these cards, shuffle them back together, and put them in the box. Oh. Yep. Wednesday for the silliness of Dungeons & Dragons while they try to do amateur surgery on things they find in the dungeon. And if you think I'm kidding, I'm not. I am not in any way kidding about my players trying to do amateur surgery. So, take care, folks. Adios.